And once when I got to know him, I decided he was worth dating, even though he was an anchor. Later on, after our first date, what really attracted me was just that he was hilarious all the time. He made me laugh the whole night, and that was fun.
Wedding 9 months ago. Where was this? It was outside, wasn't it?
This is, yeah, in the Uptown area, at a park up there. And we were fortunate enough to have some sunshine.
Ooh, nice kiss.
After raining for about 8 straight hours that day.
Were you nervous this day?
Yeah, I forgot my Depends that day, and I was rather nervous, believe me. We had a good time. That was really one of the best days, truly the best day of my life. I mean, it was just a blast, because it's like nothing else you've ever experienced before, when you have all your friends, family get together. I don't think I'd ever had that many people together for one occasion that surrounded around me.
What I know about Mark is that he eats more cereal than any person I've ever met. Every night before he goes to bed, he eats cereal. In the morning, he eats cereal. And just to show you a little bit of our supply here, here's just a little, we're kind of low this month. We're a little bit low, but these, well, it's to the point now, you see these bags, we're buying it in bulk, okay? These are some of the kinds, and these are not quite as healthy as he usually eats, but he could be absolutely full from a large dinner that we've gone out on a Saturday night, and he will still eat at least 1 or 2 bowls of cereal. Absolutely, no question about it.
First the feet, and now the cereal. I mean, it's all coming out
no
here.
Secrets left.
Say again?
First the feet, and now the cereal. It's all coming out.
It's amazing. I've got all kinds of weird quirks. They call me Captain Crunch at home, but...
That's the way it is. Now, you've only been married 9 months. Are you thinking long-range, family, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I think we're gonna work on some kids. We're thinking at first I had these idealistic illusions of, we're gonna have 10 kids, honey. She said, you're nuts. And so now that I kind of look at things, and I'm having trouble getting to get her 2 cats to like me. The first time we moved into the house, my brother stayed over, who looks a lot like me, about the same height and everything else, and stayed in the guest bedroom. And apparently we didn't realize it, but they had made that their room. And he closed the door for about 12 hours that night. And so they were stuck inside. And for the next 2 months, every one of my articles of material, clothes, furniture, whatever I had, they found as their little bed and bathroom.
Cats are not forgiving.
So we've worked at that, and I think kids may come along as soon as I get accustomed to that.
All right. Don, your wife does not come on camera, right? We could not get Barbara to come out and talk about you. Does she have a policy about that?
She has a, I don't know if it's called a policy, but she likes to be anonymous. She likes to walk around and not be too concerned that someone is going to judge her as the anchor person's wife. She is the most exciting woman I've ever met, and she is the greatest of fun, but she is also very, very private.
Very private.
How many years have you two been married?
About 20.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
About 20. Really good, Don.
He's being careful there. And you have a beautiful family. Let's take a look at some pictures right now. You have 3 girls, and how old are they now?
They are 15, 13, and 12. That Santa Claus there was me. They didn't know that.
Oh.
These are all different ages. We play some basketball together occasionally. We got a full court at the house. We stay together. Barb and I don't ever take any vacations alone. I guess marriage counselors would say that that's probably wrong. You ought to take vacations occasionally, just husband and wife. But we have such a little bit of time to spend together as a family that we don't go anywhere unless we take the kids. So the girls are always with us. We are a family all the time.
And you're saying you don't do that much socializing?
No, I don't. I hardly do any at all.
Okay.
I hardly do any socializing at all. Barbara and I spend most of our time at the house, and we don't go out much. And what time we have, and the kids are at the age where they really demand mom and dad, and they need guidance.
What
and
age
so
isn't that,
every
I
spare
wonder?
moment we spend doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we have to break away, but we're going to come back. A few more surprises ahead about the anchors. Kathy, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Kathy.
Stay with us.
I'm visiting my in-laws. I smoke. They don't. No bother. I've got Wrigley Spearmint Gum. That cool, clean taste is most inviting.
And Mark Suppelsa, you played the trumpet on our show. We had to coax you into doing it. Why don't we see what happened? This is Mark on our show. And ballroom dancing, a hobby?
Yeah, we tried to figure out things to do at weddings and functions and things, so Candace and I took up some ballroom dancing, and it's been difficult for me, but I'm getting along, and she's the natural, and we've had fun. But as you can tell by that trumpet playing, you know why now you had to coach me.
Yes.
Terrible.
Yes, that's true.
Oh,
It's
gee,
not
thanks,
your
Don.
strongest, yeah, suit. Don, you, this is going to surprise some people to see this tape of you. You sing like you're a musician, right? Sort of?
Oh, not really. I pretend that I play a harmonica occasionally, and I play bass and guitar a very little.
Uh-huh.
And
But
I flunked every music class I ever took, and I graduated from the College Conservatory of Music at the University of Cincinnati in something that had absolutely nothing to do with music. No, I'm not a musician, but I know how to imitate musicians.
And the WCCO Christmas party gave an opportunity to you to do this.
Yes.
A move.
Something that only happens once a year.
Uh-huh.
But we will flash a number. You can book him for your wedding. And now, Paul, what you do, what you did once, that is doing Elvis, is that a once-a-year thing or just a one-time only?
Well, Kathy likes me to do it on Tuesdays around the house, and usually when I go home, my mom likes me to do it once or twice while we're on vacation.
Uh-huh.
No, I've only done that once.
And
We
that
had
was
a Christmas party at work,
Christmas party.
and we thought we'd surprise everybody by having Elvis come back from the dead and host the party. It was a
Well,
talent show.
It is legendary. Let's take a look at
That's
it.
great. Watch.
Everybody standing up. Everybody. Up there, too. Let me see it. Come on, get them going. Let's go. Come on. All right, that's better. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. Everybody. Put on the weight. Yeah, Don just said, thank you. Oh, bless your hearts.
Oh.
Say, everybody get some biscuits and gravy when this is over. A friend made the costume, an acquaintance rather, and she said, well, I want to do some sketches so you can choose the costume. She said, what do you want to look like? And I said, Elvis about maybe 5 minutes before he died. So that is all bunting. Mark said, or Don said, did you gain weight for that? It's all bunting in there, I think. Actually, at that time, some of it may have actually been me.
Great.
But the funny thing was, we did that at Rupert's, and I'm back in the dressing room at Rupert's, and then I had to come through the hallway and go through the American Cafe's kitchen, right? So there were about 6 or 7 people helping me get this outfit on because, see, I was at the party as myself because we didn't want people to know that they thought I was going to MC it as I was. So we get the outfit on, we're walking down the corridor, I have this entourage of like 6 or 8 people. We burst through the doors of the kitchen of the American Cafe. The chefs all stop, the waiters and waitresses all stop. I remember I look at them and I strike that Elvis, sort of that karate pose. I looked at them and said, how you all doing? How about some biscuits and gravy? They all just looked like this, you know. Then we just marched on. To me, that was the highlight of the night.
That's good. Paul, one quick question. Unfortunately, we're out of time. Are you going to be here a year from now?
Here in the conservatory?
Yes, exactly. This place.
Well, if you invite us back, I'd like to be here.
Now, how about it with this New York thing? What are the odds? Give us 50-50.
Well, gee, let me just tell the whole thing now. Yeah, I hope I'm here a year from now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good luck, buddy.
Don, would you like to add anything to that?
Back to you, Don.
We kind of hope that he's not here a year from now. Kind of Mark and I hope that he's not.
How do you guys look at your jobs? Is it this is a job for life with you, or do you feel like you're just living from ratings book to ratings book in this business?
Well, I was kind of hoping that the audience reaction here would have been bigger to the Elvis thing, and I was thinking about taking that on the road, but obviously I'm going to need to keep this job.
I'm going to do it as long as it's fun, Sharon. I don't know. When it doesn't get fun, and I don't know what that means, cut out of here, and there are more important things in life. But I'm having a blast now, so what the heck?
Yeah. Don, how about you?
I think I'm going to do it as long as it's honest, and there's some question about whether it's going to continue to be, whether news is going to turn into some kind of big entertainment thing. And if
Which
it does,
you think that is the direction it's going?
Yeah.
You know, I think there's really some question about whether or not there will even be news departments in local television stations. Television is changing so rapidly because the technology is changing, alliances are changing, everything is changing. I don't think any of us can really sit up here and say, are we going to do it for life? We may not have the option of doing it. Mm. That's how radically television is changing.
Yeah. Thank you, Ben, for joining us.
Thank you.
Good luck.
I'm Gary Lumpkin from the Good Company Show.
Yeah.
And we had heard in the neighborhood, we just got here, that there was somebody with a bed in their front yard. Do you live at this house?
Yes.
What's the deal?
From your 24-hour news channel, this is an Eyewitness News update.
Good afternoon. I'm Stan Miller. The